Drafting with Numot. Another drafting with Numot, but this time it's Vintage Cube. Apologies if my voice goes out, if I cough. I've got a little cold right now, but we're going to do our best to make a great deck anyways. So yeah, Vintage Cube, you've seen me draft this before, most likely. If you have not, this is a cube draft. So it's a draft with a lot of powerful cards for the most part, and this one's vintage. So you're going to have, well, yes, the Power 9 even, and we opened one of those, Mox Sapphire. It's pretty hard to pass a piece of power, pick one, pack one, especially one that goes into every deck. Otherwise, though, we have like Inferno Titan, Leovold, Vampiric Tutor, but let's just take the Mox and see what we can get to follow that up. A lot more powerful cards. Planeswalkers, Sphinx of the Steel Wind, there's a Mox Diamond here, Watery Grave. Could just follow up with another Mox, although this one obviously not as good as the Sapphire or any of the other Power 9, but Mox Diamond's still pretty good. I don't mind starting things off with little brown. In fact, I could try to build a Storm deck. There's nothing wrong with that. They do have the makings of Storm in this. You can win with Brain Freeze, you can win with Tendrils of Agony, you can win with Empty the Warrens, and even a Mind's Desire, which I think we already passed, but should probably wheel. We'll go ahead and try to build a fun Storm deck. I'll take the Cabal Ritual here. A lot of times, though, what you want to do is like take cards like Badlands and try to wheel the cards like Cabal Ritual, but for this purpose, I'm just going to take the Cabal Ritual right off the bat. Ooh, 1,000 Year Storm's a pretty fun one, too. We could try to make that work. There's also a Balance in the pack. Excuse me. Manamorphose as well. Again, I expect the 1,000 Year Storm to wheel. Balance is pretty powerful, but kind of feeling the Manamorphose and maybe trying to wheel that 1,000 Year Storm. Interesting start. Good start. Important cards that you're looking for, though, any draw 7 effect like Time Twister, Memory Jar, Time Spiral, Wheel of Fortune. Yawgmoth's Will is a big one. Tutors are great. And then things like Lion's Eye Diamond and just ways to get some fast mana. So off to a good start on that front. Hopefully we can find some more of the cards that we're looking for. Okay, a pretty stinky pack here for us. We do have like a Spire Bluff Canal, which is fine, or a Jace Beleren, which I'm probably going to end up taking here. Fixing's important, though, and there are a lot of cards that you would not mind playing in the Storm deck. Across all of the colors, really. We have here a Breeding Pool, Reanimate, Selesnya Signet. I guess I could like backdoor into a Reanimate deck if we wanted to as well. It's a pretty late Reanimate, and this is still a fine start in that regard. Like, I don't have to jump into Storm immediately, so take the Reanimate and see if we can potentially do something there. Through the Breach is pretty spicy, but Compulsive goes both into Storm and Reanimator, so let's take that and see what we can do. Pretty easy Marsh Flats here for me. Fixing, like I said, is good, and fetches are very, very nice. A lot of duels in the format. Ooh. I think Leovold is just one of the best cards. Now, it is a bit of a mana investment, as it is 3-color, black, green, blue, but it's just so powerful. And I am one that takes a lot of draw 7 effects, so Leovold in conjunction with draw 7s is just a recipe for greatness. Because if you cast like a Wheel of Fortune, right? Well, each opponent can't draw more than 1 card each turn, so they end up drawing 1 card off of a Wheel of Fortune, and then no more. But you draw 7 cards, so pretty good there. Chupacabra, Lightning Greaves, Kiora. None of these cards I'm very excited about, but if we do end up in Reanimate, Lightning Greaves seems pretty good. Put that on like a Grizzlebrand or something. Get some value there. Okay, we got Chartacourse and a Phyrexian Arena. I'm going to take the Chartacourse. Again, it goes into both the Reanimate and the Storm deck, as it does allow you to discard a card on turn 2. Ooh, there's that 1,000 Year Storm on the wheel too. I could definitely take that and try to make something happen. Not guaranteed, but it's a fun one for sure. And then the last few random pickups here. All right, not a bad start to the first pack. We have a few different directions that we can go, and we open some very, very powerful cards. So could be a fun one. Ooh, Massacre Worm on the wheel was actually really, really good if we're doing the reanimate plan. Can't be upset with that. This card can just instantly win the game a lot of the time. Let's see if we can open some more power for pack number 2. Maybe a little Black Lotus, Soul Ring, any other mocks. Okay, no power here, but we do have access to quite a few good cards. There's a Remand, both Emrakul's, Ancestral Vision, Flooded Strand, Pack Rat, Smuggler's Copter even. And so now this is kind of a turning point. What direction do I want to go? There are some cards that we can take that would be good in all of those decks, of course, but I feel like since this is Vintage Cube, I don't really want to do just like boring things like Pack Rat. I want to try to do some flashy things. So I might just take the Vision here and see if we can continue down that Storm route. Get past a Memory Jar and a Yawgmoth's Bargain, both pretty good. I think I like Jar more than I do Bargain, but both are great. It's hard to say which one's better. I think the Bargain is more likely to wheel, though. So let's take the Jar here and see what we can get back. Oh, a Dak Faden's really good, too. Doretti's awesome. Dark Slick Shores is great. Shelldock Isle, very, very good as well. A lot of different directions to go here. I think I'm going to go with the Dak. And there's a Time Twister. Awesome. Primeval Titan, Misty Rainforest. Steam Vents would be good too, but can't really pass a draw 7 with Leovold. I do need to focus a little bit more on fixing at this point. And we still actually need a Storm win condition, of course. Right, I don't have the Brain Freeze, I don't have the Tendrils. Brain Freeze is actually a little bit susceptible to getting hated out, though, because, well, we saw the double Emrakul earlier, but all the original Eldrazi are in the set, or in the cube draft, which means Brain Freeze is a little bit harder to win with. Okay, next up, ooh, my gosh. Fast Bond is one of the most broken cards ever printed, and yeah, it can do some crazy work in a Storm deck, especially when I have 1 draw 7, 2 draw 7. Just lets you do so many things. There's a High Tide here too, but I think this might be an Overgrown Tomb. Yeah, this is probably a Tomb pickup. Need some fixing, and that's a good one. Oh, there's the Yawgmoth's Will. Nice. That's very good for us. Yawgmoth's Will lets you play everything from your graveyard. Gilded Lotus in this pack. Bazaar of Baghdad. Urborg could be useful. I think we go with the Lotus, though. Now we're really looking for, like, Lion's Eye Diamond, for sure. And rituals, more rituals. We have Ritual, Cabal Ritual, and Manamorphose, but getting, like, Dark Ritual or something would be really good. This is looking good. Hopefully we find the like the Tendrils of Agony in the last pack as a Remand comes back around. Take that. Just buys us time. And what was it? Yawgmoth's Bargain, I think, was one of the cards that we were hoping to wheel here. Let's see. What else do I need? I need some more fixing. There's that Bargain. Perfect. All right, fixing. And what else? Some more rituals would be good. I guess a win con like would be also useful, but hey. Can't get it all. Wow, I am super surprised Shelldock Isle's coming back around that late. That's crazy to me. I think Shelldock is very, very good in Vintage Cube. It's just too easy to have a deck get down to 20 or fewer cards in it. Unlikely to play Bells and Lock, but you never know. Grim Tutor, okay. Not my favorite tutor. Definitely, I guess definitely one of the worst, as it's super expensive, and 3 life is quite a bit, but it does go into your hand immediately, unlike Vampiric or Imperial Seal, which on top of your library. Expensive, but definitely worth it. Okay, one more card. Oh yeah, and we wield the Dark Petition. Beautiful. That's a good one. Okay. What did we get here? Blooming Marsh, Windswept Heath, Tundra. I think we're just first picking a Blooming Marsh here. I could see taking the Heartbeat of Spring as well, but I think that tends to wheel. And fixing's pretty important, so let's go with the Blooming Marsh here. Get past a Stomping Ground and a Grim Monolith. I think the Monolith is probably the choice. There's also a Treasure Cruise, but I think Monolith is probably better. Bloodstained Mire seems beautiful. Currently it gets black, red, green. So I guess it gets every color but blue right now. Blightsteel Colossus, Force of Will. Still don't have a Storm Wincon yet, but I'm optimistic. Bayou versus Dark Confidant, Cryptic Command, and Regrowth. Suppose we can take the Bayou here. This is where I start looking to hedge a little bit, though. Because if I don't get a Storm Wincon, I'm going to need to backdoor into something else. And what does this pack have for us? Animate Dead, Tinker. If I had taken that Blightsteel, Tinker would have been a good backup plan. Oh, I still have Lightning Greaves in my deck, too. Lotus Petal's very good. Let's just pick 5. I have 3 more picks to get a Storm card. Alright, I'm going to take the Petal and just hope. Dig Through Time, Creeping Tar Pit, Dark Ritual. Okay, let's take the Ritual. 2 more packs to find like a Tendrils. Oh god. We might have failed on that front. Ancient Tomb. And an Entomb. Well, Ancient Tomb's very good. Goes into every deck. 8th pick, Tendrils of Agony? 1 time? Otherwise, we have 8 picks, or rather 7 picks to salvage something. Okay. Well, Explosion's technically not terrible. That is a way to win with Thousand Year Storm. I do need to make a lot of mana with it, though. Oh boy. I think this is what you can call a brick. So, what do we do from this point on? We have 7 picks to go. We are going to need to get a little bit lucky, I think. Might need to put Bells and Lock back in, though it's not really a win con. Or rather, not by itself. Do need to find some other cards still. I mean, this is the fate of a lot of Storm decks. Sometimes you just don't find any Storm cards because not all of the cards that are available in Cube are opened in any given draft. Could also be that somebody else is in Storm, but that seems very unlikely given the cards that I have. Notably, I've put the Sapphire in my sideboard just because it's counting as a land, so I'm not counting it towards the main deck cards. We need some help. There's the heartbeat on the wheel. Yeah, I mean, heartbeat with expansion explosion could do it. Mana Leak's very good, but we might need to try to Mise, so let's take the heartbeat. I don't even know if Thousand Year Storm is good enough. Remember, you need to cast instants and sorceries before it, not just regular spells, any spell. Take 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Thousand Year Storm might not be good enough. Okay, Stomping Ground was good for fixing. Thief of Sanity also a win con choice, but I think the fixing's too important here. Arid Mesa's pretty good. Oh, actually, I guess it's not. I guess I'll take it still, even though it's not the best. Well, this is what happens when Storm fizzles. That's all there is to say. We might be able to squeak out a game or two if we really get lucky, but this deck's going to be a janky one for sure. Looks like I should have stuck with the Reanimators. Probably can't cast Cryptic in this deck. So what's it cut? I guess Jace is not necessary, and the double blue is awkward. Oh, the Animate Dead Wield? Can I backdoor Reanimator with just the Bells unlock? Now I wish I'd taken the Inkwell. Shoot. Would have had Reanimate, Animate Dead. That might have actually worked. I have Bells Unlock and Massacre Worm right now. I don't think that's good enough, though. Always good to have backup plans. Really sad I don't have Time Spiral, too. Experimental Frenzy is a fun one. Alright, well, I'm going to give it a shot with Janky Storm. Our win con being the one of Expansion Explosion, I guess. Maybe I'm still supposed to run Demon Lord Bells Unlock, though. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, I just don't think Thousand Year Storm is going to be good enough either. But then how am I winning if I can't copy it? I guess I have enough rituals in Yawg. Actually, no, this will be fine. I have Yawgmoth's Will. Never mind. This will work. We have to get lucky with the expansion explosion, but... I think we can make this work. Don't count on it, though. Alright. Let's add our mana. Mesa only gets, what, Stomping Ground? And I don't know if I'm going to run any mountains, so it could be a dead card. Because if I'm only running the Stomping Ground for the Mesa to fetch, then I don't think that's worth it. So it depends on if I'm running any mountains. I guess I am. Run one mountain. I don't think I need any green sources. Forest, rather. We get 7 lands total. 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, even our mana base is pretty sketchy too. Alright, I think I'm going to cut the Mesa then. 5, 6, 7 blue there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's cut the Mesa. Oh, I added 1 too many lands still, didn't I? Well, I suppose I can actually cut like the Mox Diamond. No, that's way too important in our deck. What am I talking about? 16 land Mox Diamond is pretty awkward though, honestly. Maybe it's just a blue source I cut. Try it like this. Alright, this is Failed Storm, but we're going to try to make it work, so stay tuned, my friends. Alright, here's round 1 with our Failed Storm deck. We're on the draw, but we have a pretty good looking hand, honestly. Turn 1 Fast Spawned, land. I can almost play Leovold if I can draw another green source or something. Oh, wow. That actually lets me cast turn 1 Leovold. That's crazy. Turn 1 Leovold into Grim Tutor for like Time Spiral, assuming they don't kill Leovold with a burn spell here. Would be insane. Lotus Petal. Okay, so let's play the land. Let's attack for 3. This is an insane start from us. Then I get to Grim Tutor. Let's go find ourselves Time Twister. Pass. And here's the combo I was talking about. Leovold, any draw 7 effect. If the opponent doesn't do something here, we are going to hurt them real bad. Yeah, Mentor's not going to cut it. So we are going to draw 7 cards. They are going to draw 1 fresh card. And also I might be able to play multiple lands next turn. Because I go green, Fast Bond, land, Petal, Time Twister, okay, now what can we do here? Oh, they scooped! They just conceded. Alright, turn 3. How's that? I was about to play all of my lands, basically. Tutor for something else. Yeah, wow. What a start. Looks like they're aggro, though, so I might want to just bring in the Miser Massacre Worm. Oh, imagine if they get like multiple tokens off Monastery Mentor and you just Massacre Worm them out. That was one of our best draws. Turn 1 Leovold is crazy. Can't imagine drawing too much better than that. Okay, maybe I can just cut the bargain, honestly. I have enough other card draw and tutors, right? I have the Memory Jar, the Time Twister, Petitions, Tutor, Grim Tutor. Let's just cut the bargain, bring in the Massacre Worm. Go to game 2. Alright, game 2 of the first round. On the draw again, but hand is still fine. Opponent's on a mulligan to 5. Oof. Well, that makes our Time Twister a lot worse, actually. Them being on such a low mulligan makes it so we don't really want to give them a fresh set of cards with the Twister. As we hit Leovold and Massacre Worm. Let's take the Massacre Worm underneath the Shelldock this time. And then I can go... I can actually play a turn 2 Dak Fade in here, right? Untapped Overgrown Tomb. Manamorphose for... No, wait, that doesn't work, does it? Let's see. Untapped Overgrown Tomb. Manamorphose for... No, I can't do that. Manamorphose for black-red doesn't make sense. And Dark Ritual first doesn't work either, because I can't cast the Manamorphose. Don't think we'll be casting the Heartbeat versus them either. Let's go ahead and Morphose here. Get black and a red. Oh, maybe they have a counter. Wait, red-white counter. Oh, lightning, lightning helix me in response. That's fine. Well, now they're gonna wish they held that for Dak Faden. Okay, we can discard. I think Heartbeat and probably Jar. We can still set up for a Time Twister if need be. What do you got here? Maybe a Chain Lightning or something? Nope, just pass the turn. All right. Let's draw 2. Getting ourselves real close to casting Massacre off our Shelldock. Ooh, a Fast Bond. Okay. So let's get rid of the pedal. Let's get rid of the flats. Let's play Fast Bond. Play land. Pass. And we are setting ourselves up for a very explosive turn. Okay. Lightning Bolt my face is good. Resolves. Kind of ignoring Dak Faden, which I'm fine with. Time Twister. They want a Time Twister instead, huh? I almost want to just let that resolve, honestly. But I think we'll remand it. We want to do things on our terms, not theirs. Okay, let's Dak. Makes a lot more sense now why they were discarding everything. Let's get rid of Compulsive. I guess we're going to get rid of the expansion. Let's go land, land. Let's play out our Monolith. And we'll just pass the turn, letting them Twister now. Oh, they're doing something other than Twistering. Glorybringer? What the heck? Thrown for a loop there. Okay. Attacking me for 4. I guess we'll gain 2 life by casting Massacre Worm here. Gives their Glorybringer -2, -2. So we'll take 2, go to 11. This is a weird game. Okay. So I think... No, I don't have the mana. Wait, yes I do. I can Ritual here. Add 3. Dark Petition for Leovold. Cast the Leovold. Can then play my land. Time Twister. I draw 7, they draw 1. And then I can actually, with Dak, make them discard the last card in their hand since they've drawn a card for the turn. Discards the Mirran Crusader, great. Then I can play land, take 1 damage. Play land, take 1 damage. And play Thousand Year Storm. And then attack for 6. So they have no cards in their hand. They can exert Glorybringer, attack and kill Leovold, and deal me 4, but... I mean, if they draw exactly like Thundermaw Hellkite, they can kill me. But I think I'm feeling pretty comfortable here. Alright, land pass from the opponent, who's not even going to kill Leovold. Interesting. I don't know if I agree with that play from them. So... I mean, I guess with Remand in my hand, I'm not too worried about anything. Like, I could go off with Thousand Year Storm and Time Twister and whatnot and probably just win this turn, but I guess we don't need to do that. So I guess I'll just draw 2 cards, discard 2. Let's see, we don't need that or that. Attack for 9. Although maybe it is safer, because then this, by going for it, they can't, draw a, like another bolt effect, which would actually kill me. Huh, that's interesting. Okay. So maybe that is what I do. Let's go Petal here. Let's sack for green. 1/1. Heartbeat. Black, blue. Yawgmoth's Will. Thousand Year Storm triggers. Let's play our Petal from the graveyard. We can then... This is a Time Twister for 2. Double Time Twister, I should say. Okay, remember our hand is about to go away, so let's instant speed Dark Ritual, add a bunch of black. Time Twister again. And that does it. Now I Grim Tutor for... Oh yeah, no, this works. The first copy will resolve first. Oh my god, I almost killed myself. The first copy will resolve. I'll lose 3 life, go to 2. But I find Expansion Explosion. Then I Explosion them for 6. Oh, we did it. Oh my god, this is great. Wow. Don't try this at home, kids. Don't try this at home, or 1-0. Stay tuned. Here we are for round 2 of this vintage cube with our quote-unquote failed storm deck. Let's be on the play. And let's keep. This gets Overgrown Tomb. And a Bayou. But we still need to find another green or black source before I can play a Leovold. Although this is just great if I draw 7, so definitely running it out there. Put it on Forest Pass. Okay. That is not a green or a black source. I guess I should probably play out a land or 2 just in case they kill my fast bond. Still wouldn't carry out in, that's fine. A lot of good draws here. Yeah, that's not exactly one of them, but I guess hopefully the game goes long enough where I won't immediately die before Ancestral Vision resolves. Bloodbraid Elf Cascade into a Brainstorm. Okay. Emrakul is in their deck, as well as a Coercive Portal, but those are now on the bottom of their library thanks to the Cascade. So, with Emrakul in their deck, that means Heartbeat of Spring is a little bit riskier. Looking for a black source, a green source, or a draw 7. Alright, we did find one of those. Now we're hoping that Leovold doesn't die and I just rip a draw 7 effect. Well, Chandra's unfortunate. That kills Leovold. I do draw a card, though. Blooming Marsh, okay. Gotta take another 3 here. If I wanted to, I could Yawgmoth's Will this turn and just cast Leovold and play the Marsh Flats. Honestly, I think that's probably good enough. As weird as that is. And then let's play the Blooming Marsh and take 1, since it's going to always enter tapped at this point. 2 turns until Ancestral Vision unresolved. Oh! Through the Breach Blightsteel Colossus. That doesn't kill me, though. So that's good. Means they have Through the Breach Emrakul, too. Spicy. Okay. Well, I mean, it's unlikely I'm going to die to a Blightsteel now, since it shuffles back in. And Through the Breach is going to go back. Or gone. Oh, they didn't even use their Chandra. Whoops. Stomping Ground. So we'll just land, pass, and if we don't die next turn, Ancestral Vision needs to draw like the Stone Cold Nuts. But that is asking a lot. I am at 3 and technically 1 on board. Opponent forgot to use Chandra last time. They're adding mana here. Could just be like an Inferno Titan. No, Atarka. Okay, so I'm not technically dead. Can we win this turn? Ancestral Vision, find me some goodies. Goodie? Draw 7? Okay, I guess we... Dack. Draw 2. Yeah, that's good enough for me to concede. Okay, for sideboarding, I don't think there's much that we really bring in. I think we just run it back and hope that we can get a draw with Leovold and Time Twister, because I think that's like the only way that this deck can win. Oh, my voice is dying on me, excuse me. Game 2 here. This is going to be a keep, I think. I have Sheldock Isle, which is nice. Remand, hold up on turn 2. Let's take a card draw spell here. Lose Monolith and 2 land. Green source would obviously be great, and we did hit it. Awesome. So let's play 1 land so we can hold up Remand, as they also have a Sheldock. Okay. What you gonna do, opponent? Alright, they did exile one of their cards. And I imagine they pass here once again. Grim Tutor. Interesting. Should I Heartbeat plus Grim Tutor this turn? And go get Time Spiral? That kind of seems tempting, honestly. Because I can't Grim Tutor and hold up Heartbeat. And they're only going to have... Yeah, they're only going to have 3 mana next turn. Let's just Grim Tutor. And yeah, I think we go get Time Twister here, pass. No plays is good. Island's very good for us. Let's play that land. I kind of want a Heartbeat again. I think I'm going to now. I think I'm going to Heartbeat, pass, hold up Remand, and then set up for a Time Twister next turn. I just gave up the opponent a lot of mana, though. Which, again, is very scary when we know they're playing a rampy, fatty out deck. So, like this, for instance, I have to counter. And they can recast it, yes, but they can't activate it again. That's fine to resolve. They'll have to pass unless they have like a Lotus or a Mox. And this is where we're going to try to kill them. That was a good draw too. So let's get out our deck. Swamp. Dark Ritual. Time Twister with colorless. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. We can play land, land. I don't have a red source here, but now I can Leovold. Let's see. Leovold into Yawgmoth's Will. Time Twister, as we do, make them... actually, I should probably suspend Ancestral Vision first. Get that out of my hand. Time Twister, which will now make them draw 0 cards. Now we can play Mox, discarding Mire. Land. Pass, I guess. Play the land again. All right, that was pretty good. Flame Slash Leovold. I draw a card. Yes. I actually think it's correct to just let that resolve, because they have a card underneath the Shelldock Isle, and I'd rather remand that card, whatever it is. So we're just looking for Expansion Explosion here to kill them. And we can Dark Petition for it now. So let's go 2, 4, 5. Dark Petition. Go get the Expansion Explosion. Oh, beautiful. Discard that. 2, 3. Actually, this will be my 3rd spell of the turn. Can I actually just kill him this turn? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, I can kill this turn. Provided that this still gets like a swamp. Alright, let's see what they have underneath the Shelldock. Riftwing Cloudskate. So we can... Uh-oh. We can't actually. I don't have enough blue here. Crap. I'm not going to have enough blue. I'm going to remand their spell. So this remand can target my original remand. This remand has the same target. So I get my remand back. I also remand their Riftwing and draw another card. Marsh Flats does not get any more land. Let's see, 2, 4, 5. We've cast 3 instants and sorceries this turn. So if I go like this, add red. Cabal Ritual, I'll be up to 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that won't kill him. That won't kill him. So I actually just have to cast Lotus here, and we fizzled. Right? 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's hilarious. And they can sneak attack in their Riftwing. So if they draw another creature, they can kill me. I'm sure there was a way I could have won that turn had I been thinking about it better, but we'll see. Oh no. Oh no. That could very easily kill me here. In fact, yeah, all I need to do is impulse into a fatty. And double remand doesn't do anything, so I just have to let that resolve. This is pretty funny. Our deck was a meme though anyways, but all they need to do is find any creature that has 4 or more power and we lose. Oh, land doesn't do it. All they have is a Riftwing. Oh my god. Are we still going to win this? Despite my mistakes, I think I might still win. They pass, alright. Get to draw for the turn. They're not bouncing anything, interesting. So now all we have to do is Cabal Ritual, 0. Compulsive, target myself, discard land, second one resolves, discard, it doesn't matter. Ritual. And now we kill them with Explosion. Wow. Make sure we target them with both modes though. Because if I draw too many cards, I actually end up decking myself, so. 18. For good measure. We'll Explosion them for 22. Oh, this is funny. I'm very surprised that we didn't die to that impulse, but okay. Stole a game from the opponent, I think. And let's go to game 3. Okay, game 3 of the second round. On the draw. Needed one more land. We're going to have to mulligan this one. This hand's not great, but it is a keep. And I like keeping Remand versus them as well. Might have a turn 3 Gilded Lotus, if I can find another land. Okay, Overgrown Tomb is good. That will work. Arcane Artisan. Oh, that's a scary one with all of their fatties. With Arcane Artisan, they can quickly get some fat. Alright, so how do we do this? I guess we're going to play the Tomb. I'm going to Dark Ritual. Lotus. And we're going to Grim Tutor for something, though I don't know what that is yet. It's probably Leovold. Can I Leovold into Time Twister next turn? If I get Leovold, 3, 4, 5, get Time Twister, I have 3 black, 4, get Leovold, time. Next turn I Dark Petition, 3, yeah, I think we can, it's perfect. Let's get Leovold, and the next turn we Leovold plus, oh wait! No, I don't think I can. I think I'm 1 mana short. I think I'm 1 mana short. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dark Petition, go to 2, go to 5. Yeah, I'm gonna be 1 mana short. Ooh. Well, that's a spicy draw too, isn't it? All right, let's go for it. Let's storm and pass. Excuse me. The Artisan doesn't give the creature haste, so if they put in like Emrakul or whatever, they can't kill me this turn. Unless they threw the Breach It. Then we can die. This just could be the Riftwing Cloudscape bounce, honestly. Oh, just main phase Atarka? Okay. Abrade my Lotus. Oh, that's gross. That's bad for me. Ooh, lordy. Now we might be dead. Wow. Or are we? Wait just a gosh darn second. Manamorphose. Doesn't really matter what we add since I'm planning on Dark Petitioning here. Dark Petition times 2, which is double tutor plus 6 black mana. So let's get Yawgmoth's Bargain. Okay, and do I have any more instances? Oh, Cabal Ritual. Oh yeah, Cabal Ritual would be great. Cabal Ritual. Oh my god, I'm gonna win this turn, aren't I? Cabal Ritual for 15 black mana. Yawgmoth's Will. Doesn't matter how many copies there are. Cabal Ritual. Oh god. This is turn 5. I have 34 black mana. Gonna cast the Gilded Lotus again from our graveyard. Gonna cast let's see, Manamorphose here. No, we want to add red. Oh, wait, I can Dark Ritual for it. Oh god, this is so good. Dark Ritual, 51 black mana. Red. Manamorphose 6 times. Blue, blue. Green, green. Red, red. Blue, blue. Blue, blue. Blue, blue. Red, red. That doesn't even matter. We just fireball them for 500. That is absurd. Oh my god, this deck is great. Whatever, good enough. Holy god. Did I just create a monster? We're 2-0. Can we 3-0? That would be the best. Stay tuned. Here we are for the final round, round 3 with our, well, quote-unquote failed Storm deck, but we are 2-0 and we've had some pretty convincing games, so let's see if we can do it one more time. We are on the play here. We have a turn 1 Leovold again. Yeah, turn 1 Leovold again here. Sapphire Petal Tomb. I can't quite recall what Marsh Flats goes and gets, but let's just play it safe like this. Blue, black, green, Leovold. God, if we draw Time Twister next turn, I'm going to jump for joy. Granted, they could just have that Chain Lightning here or something. Zergo! That ain't going to cut it. Come on, a draw 7. That's a draw a lot. It's flats. We don't need the Bayou. Oh, wait, I don't know why I wouldn't get a Bayou. It doesn't cost me any life. That was simply a mistake. Discard. Let's see. Discard Bargain and Cabal Ritual. And we'll attack for 3. They're not blocking anyways. The hope is that they just don't kill my Leovold this turn and instead do something else. Magus of the Moon. Does that change anything? That actually doesn't. Oh my god, good thing I got the Swamp. Wow, I am inadvertently a genius. So we can go 3, 4, 5, 6. So, Dark Ritual. Dark Petition. Go get Time Twister. Time Twister. You draw 1, I draw 7. Thank you. I mean, I guess I could Dark Ritual into Grim Tutor. That doesn't seem necessary, though. Let's just pass now. Remember, all of these now are mountains. Oh, what's the last card that you drew? Oh, that's not that bad. It's annoying, but I get to draw a card from Leovold, and none of their creatures are bigger than Leovold, so this isn't actually that bad for us. I'm gonna go get Massacre Worm here in a few turns. Let's discard the Bargain. I imagine they just pay Echo, because they might as well. Pass. Leovold, surprisingly just insane. Okay. So, let's play another mountain. Can I do it this turn? If I Dark Ritual, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 5. No, we'll need 1 more mana, so we can wait 1 more turn. Play the Grim Monolith, pass. Oh wait, is Massacre Worm in this deck? Oh, what am I talking about? It's in my... For some reason I thought it was already in my main. Okay, new game plan, new game plan. Bide our time. Because the more time we have, the better it is for us anyways. Okay. Play our Bayou. It's Dark Ritual. Into Dark Petition. Do we get Yawgmoth's Will here? Kind of feels like I want to get Yawgmoth's Will. I don't actually have a way to kill the Magus of the Moon besides my Explosion expansion anyways. Okay, into Grim Tutor. So I don't have a red yet. So I can't actually produce Manamorphose mana, so it might actually be correct to get Lotus Petal here now too. As weird as that is. Lotus Petal unlocks a lot of stuff for us. Now I pass. Weird. Weird game. Weird deck, weird game. Okay, land from the opponents. Let's see. Pass? Oh, I just instantly blocked the Magus here. This is great. Nice. Alright, I am at 8. Probably have a burn spell to finish off Leovold, I'd imagine. 2 damage burn spell of some sort. But that's okay. Leovold did his work already. Oh no, they can't recast. Got him. So now I think I just win this turn straight up. Right, we go Petal here. Stomping Ground untapped. Add red. Let's go black. Monolith. We have 8 cards in our graveyard, so Cabal Ritual for black and colorless. Yawgmoth's Will for black and 2 colorless. Let's start off with a tapping black. Cabal Ritual for double black. Dark Ritual. Let's see. I still need to be able to cast my Expansion Explosion though with enough red, so I need to Grim Tutor here. So if I get Thousand Year Storm. Yes. Go blue, blue, red, black, 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 black. Dark Petition. 5 times, get 18. Let's Manamorphose. Expansion Explosion. Can't deck myself, so I guess it doesn't really matter what else I get, though. I don't need anything else. Just click on random cards. As long as we don't overdraw, which is actually possible to do with our Manamorphose. Oh, I guess I don't even need to since we can cast the Mox Diamond, so I don't need to show Manamorphose. Red, blue, blue, red, Expansion Explosion, them. Oh, this deck is so fun. Bzz. Take 18, draw 18, my friendo. Woohoo! 1 game 1 versus mono red. Again, we had turn 1 Leovold, so hey. Obviously a little lucky, but let's take out the bargain. Let's bring in the Massacre Worm, excuse me. Let's take out the DAC and bring in Nighthawk. Okay, we are 1 game away from 3-0. Can we do it? Stay tuned. Here's game 2 of the finals. We are up a game. Man, I would love to keep this hand, but it just doesn't do anything, you know? Alright, let's go down to 6. This is an easy keep, though. And we'll keep a red source so I can go get Stomping Ground. Turn 1 Suspend Ancestral Vision has got to be good enough. To keep, anyways. We might get run over by the opponent, though. There's no doubt about that. Not getting my hopes up as I... Well, I think game 1 was a little bit more of a fluke, but we'll see. Okay, attack for 1. No plays, that's fine. Shelldock Isle, yeah, we'll play that now. Ooh, Thousand Year Storm on a Shelldock? That seems good. That's a cheap way to get it out. If we can survive to the turn until Ancestral Vision gets unsuspended, we have a shot here, I think. Because now I gotta go Swamp Compulsive myself. I'm gonna go down to 27, 26. If they don't just burn me out, I think with the Thousand Year Storm under Shelldock, there's a real good opportunity. Discard an excess island. We do know that they have Magus of the Moon in their deck, though, so if they Magus, I do have an issue. Three, 4, 5, take 6. I'm at 9. Okay, I might be dead next turn. Yeah, I'm gonna play Stomping Ground and pass. I'm at 3 on board, so if they have any burn for 3, I am dead. That'll do it. All right. Turn 5 on the play. That's what happens, I guess, when I don't have any interaction. Oof, what a beating. If we had one more turn, I think we might have been able to do it, though. Probably not still. Okay, well... Let's run it back. Let's get one of our crazy fast bond Time Twister hands, or Leovold Time Twister hands. That's what we need. On the play, Game 3 of the finals. That, my friends, looks pretty good. It needs to find a draw 7 real bad, or a tutor. So I think we lead with turn 1 Overgrown Tomb tapped. Turn 2 Swamp Mox Leovold. Opponent's also on a mulligan to 5 here. So a draw 7 is going to be a little bit worse than usual. But this is a good turn 2 for us. I don't have high hopes of Leovold surviving, though. Quick burn spell here. Oh, nothing? Alright, I'm happy to trade. I get to draw a card here. They take 3, lose their only creature, and in a few turns I can actually just Yawgmoth's Will back our Leovold, which is... well, it might be worth it. Let's see, they 1 on bottom, 1 on top, okay. We need to draw something other than lands, though. And I think we'll keep the compulsive underneath there. Yeah, okay. So we go land, discard lands, will Emissary. Let's get our Leovold back. I think that's worth. Need to find some action. By doing this, they might also think that I have like Time Twister in my hand, and they might be quick to pull the trigger on Leovold. I think if they have a Hellrider here, I'm probably supposed to trade. Oh, wait, does Hellrider give me cards? I think it does, right? Oh, it doesn't target. Darn it. Yeah, I'm going to take one hit here from the Hellrider. Dang, if that had targeted, that would have been so crazy. Oof. And more land. All right. Come on, deck. Burn Leovold, maybe? That at least gets me a card draw. Oh, they might be pumping up their Thopter, too. Steamkin, sure. What's their plan? So I'm going to take 3, probably 4 if they pump up their Hellrider. Or sorry, their Artifact. They didn't pump. Interesting. I think they just messed up there. Ah! I'm going to lose. Come on, deck. No! Does that kill me? Oh, I got a 1? Oh, lordy. Can't even use my Bloodstained Mire anymore. And we just flooded out. Darn it! Alright, GG's. Excuse me. Man, I was really hoping that Storm, or this deck would get there, but flooded out in the finals. Let's take a look again. Had a lot of live draws there at the end, but unfortunately we just drew a few too many mana sources in addition to that. Like we had Leovold, but then just nothing else. Oh well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that look of Vintage Cube. This one was certainly one of the more fun decks I've ever had. Didn't think it was great off the offset, but man, had some crazy games with it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and check out all of my other content here on the MTGO Traders channel. Excuse me. We'll see you next time.